Episode 7. Things have officially gotten interesting. I have a lot to get through in this confessional, and I don't have much time to do it in because I'm doing this right before work because I fell asleep early last night. So, episode starts with the challenge, medallions. This is one of my favorite challenges that you've done. It's you said it was based on luck, and I agree with that to a certain extent. Um, but I think this is more of a logic puzzle, honestly. Um, Maybe since they only had, I guess we're jumping ahead of ourselves. So at the challenge, uh, Alex plays the poison ivy, and Gavin plays the fast forward. So I kind of it was good to have those things pop up at this challenge because it allowed me to narrow down. Excuse me, my goodness, it allowed me to narrow down what all is left at Emoji Cove and what is left to be played in the game. Gavin using this fast forward now was probably one of his better decisions, honestly. He got to skip 2 votes as opposed to like the normal one that he would have since he got to skip a full episode. Plus, people know that whatever he has been used, makes him a little bit less of a target at this point. So both of these guys use their advantages, and our tribe gets 10 guesses to get the correct order of these 10 medallions. The other tribe only gets 7. At the end of the challenge, we got it in 6. I was really pleased with how our tribe worked together in that challenge, especially considering we had just lost the challenge before it. It's really good that we made a comeback. We don't look like we are down and out. If we had gone down to a 10-6 disadvantage in that swap, I'm not sure. Brian I had mentioned to me that we couldn't go down 10-6, like it was just bad numbers wise, and I'm tempted to agree with him because, like I've mentioned earlier, I like to maintain any kind of majority that I can. But going down 10-6 there, I don't think it mattered as much. I think there are already so many interwoven relationships in this cast that it really more matters who's making merge than what the tribe numbers look like right before we merge. To me, I'm more concerned about getting certain people there than making sure that I have, my 8 from my tribe or whatever. It's not as relevant in this season. Okay, so we won the challenge. We got it. We didn't really need the advantage. We also didn't really need Gavin to sit out. But I was pleased with our win. And we sent the new Boonican tribe to Tribal Council. Now, this was Cole's first Tribal Council of the season. He made it 7 votes without going to a Tribal. And unfortunately, it caught up with him, and he went out 6-2-1. He was the second winner to leave the game. I am a little bit heartbroken that Cole is gone. We had a final 8 deal that I truly believe he would have honored. And he would have been, I don't know necessarily a shield in front of me, but he would have been a potential somebody for me to use as a shield. He was one of the few people that I could make an active case against. Whereas somebody like, who's even left on that tribe? Like if Brian M. had gone instead of Cole, I think Cole is a better shield for me than Brian M. as a winner. And then right behind him, Devin gets voted out 6-1-1. I've talked about how I don't want to deal with Devin in this game, so I'm kind of glad that I don't have to. He said something on his way out, right after he got voted out, about like, I got voted out, but I'm not out of the game yet, or something, which makes me think that he found the owl emoji, because that is one of the 2 that I can't account for. And I bet he took the karma vote. This is one long line of assumptions that all leads down to me saying Devin took the karma vote, but I believe it. Like, if it happens, I'm not going to be particularly shocked. So I'm wondering if he like gets to cast a vote at the next tribal council, even though he's already been voted out or something. I know Malcolm loved that twist when I did it in the Celestial Isles. We did Hydra's twist, and 2 of the jurors got to return to the game for a cycle and compete in immunity, and then cast a vote at tribal council. And he absolutely loved that twist. I don't blame him; it was one of my favorites as well. I'm not really sure it changed the outcome of the season, but it certainly added so much more, just like drama into that vote, um, because people were all fighting to get the votes of somebody that they had just voted out, and it wasn't even at a final tribal. Yeah, it was a really cool twist. So I'm kind of wondering if that's what the karma vote is. I'm kind of wondering if Devin has it. If he does, I think that's potentially good for me, looking at how this new tribe swap ended up. Because I do not feel safe over here. So Devin getting a vote, I think I could potentially force a 5-4 if my tribe went to tribal. It'd be close. It might be a 5-4 against me. I'm really glad in this tribe swap that I have these 2 idols, because if we go to a devil, I feel like my name is going to be coming up. I don't know if there would be a majority, but I definitely feel like my name is going to come up at some point. I just feel like these are people who haven't been with me yet. And at this point, it's starting to get to the time where you take out people like me. So hopefully this new tribe can avoid tribal. We skipped a part. We skipped a lot. Before we even did this tribe swap, before tribals even happened, right after the challenge, Coco comes to me. Well, let's put it this way. I put my phone down for like an hour and went and helped my roommate with something. And I came back to a message from Coco saying, "You're in trouble. Brian knows about your idols and he's told people." And I was like, shit. Apparently Brian found the football emoji and went to Emoji Cove and took probably the silver platter. I think that's what it is. I think that's the one that lets him search 3 bags, because in my mind, it's serving 3 people up on a silver platter where you either know or don't know that they don't. Either know that they have an idol or know that they don't have an idol. And Brian searched my bag. He searched me, Katie, and Brian M's bag, which makes me believe he was looking for the original Boonikin idol. I think it's dumb, honestly, because I know he says he's on the bottom, but again, I'm going to reiterate the fact that Brian played himself onto the bottom, and he didn't need to be there, especially with Darius gone. If Brian had just waited 1 tribal council to make that move and flipped with Brady at the 2nd tribal council, he's not even on the bottom at all. So honestly, I think that's his own fault. But now he's nervous and paranoid that I'm coming after him. So Coco told me that he knows about my idols, and he's told Brady, and that's how Coco found out. So I went and talked to Brady about these idols, and I confirmed to him, yes, I do have them. I didn't tell anybody because I don't want anybody coming after me harder. I basically played Brady up, telling him, like, I would have only used this idol for you, me, and Coco. Those are the only 3 people. And, it never would have been used against you. I just didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to give anybody an extra reason to target me. And I think I managed to talk Brady down, because Coco had told me that he was really sketched out by me, that he said this is exactly what I did in Season 2, which I disagree, because I didn't do this to him in Season 2. I did this to Darius in Season 2. But yeah, he was really sketched out, but I think I talked him down to the point where he still trusts me and Coco, and he still believes that me and Coco are his best allies to move forward with. Also found out that Abby knew about the idols. She made a comment in the main chat saying, I don't remember, I made some kind of comment, and Abby responded to it with, like, that's not the only thing you are, and, like, a zipper emoji mouth. So I went into her DMs, and I was like, the fuck are you talking about? And she sent me one of those little star things, really annoying things. And as soon as I read it, I knew exactly what it said. It said, I know you have 2 idols. So thanks, Brian, for that. Did a little digging, found out that the four people that Brian told were Abby, Devin, Brady. There was one more. Abby, Brian, Brady. Oh, and Megan, of course. Megan's the one he's working with on this tribe. I'm kind of surprised he didn't tell Alex, especially since Alex played his idol on him last night. But it bodes in my favor since I got swapped with Alex and nobody else who he told about the idols. Devin going out of the game is good because Devin knew about the idols, and that would have been a great reason for him to target me. Cole, I told about the idols myself because I had that Final 8 deal with him, and because I knew that once this was out, I would rather have told Cole myself than let it get around to Cole through other people. So Cole going out isn't that bad for me either. I lose a shield, but that's also one less person who knows about the idols in the game. The bad part is that Cole managed to shoot me in the foot on his way out the door because he told Brian that I know that Brian knows about my idols. So Brian is now that much more extra paranoid, that much more coming after me more than likely. I wouldn't be surprised if he was doing a little bit of work behind the scenes to try and get me booted at one of these next 2 tribals if we lose. Yeah, so it's rather unfortunate that got out. That really kind of messed up my game. I have done a lot of work to talk to people, especially Tyler and Katie. I haven't told them about the idols yet, but I've definitely locked in with them. Just saying, look, the 3 of us need to work together, you, me, and Coco, you, me, Coco, and Katie, to Tyler, and it's getting nerve-wracking at this point. On this new swap tribe, like I said, I don't have too many people who know about the idols. Me and Coco, I think, are the only 2 over here who have been told about them. So me and Coco, the new tribe for me is Amanda, Alex, Brian, M, Kirsten, Gavin, Jordan, me, and Coco. So me and Coco are the only 2 that I really trust over here. I talked to Alex as soon as the tribe swap happened. He actually came to me. I was looking for my chat with him when he messaged me. It was kind of creepy. And he just said, like, look, I want us to work together. I know we didn't get to work together on the other side. He said exactly what I would have said to Alex in that situation, which is good because that makes me think he's thinking exactly what I am, that, like, yes, we have not worked together yet, but looking at the circumstances we're in on this tribe, I'd rather work with Alex than a lot of the other people here. So hopefully Alex is actually locked in with me. Brian M., I'm not sure about. He's really hard to get a read on. I'd believe it if he voted with me. I believe it if he voted me out. He was actually the only person to cast a vote against me in the entirety of Survivor Stream. So I know he's going to want me out at some point. It's just a matter of when. Amanda is the one that I'm hoping I can flip. I don't know. I guess I assume that she's been voting with, like, Gavin and Kirsten and Jordan because I think she voted out Cole, and I think she voted out... Actually, I know she didn't vote out Devin. Weird. Maybe she's not voting with them. That actually might bode really well for me, because looking at the vote counts, it was a 6-2-1 and then a 6-1-1 with a penalty for Amanda in the second one, which means she was not part of that original 6 that voted out Cole. Cool. So hopefully that makes Amanda that much easier to flip. I can talk to her and just kind of lock in, like, we worked really well together in Delaney's. I know you're not going to want to go all the way to the end with me, but we can definitely benefit each other in this game and on this tribe swap to make sure neither one of us is going home. Because I think the other 4 of Brian M., Kirsten, Gavin, and Jordan are definitely working together. Just honestly, I think that they worked together on their previous swap tribes. I think they're working together here. I'm assuming, honestly, that I'm probably the target for them. Maybe Amanda, but I feel like I'm the target over here for at least half the tribe. I feel like I have my work cut out for me in terms of staying, especially if I intend to stay with these idols. I don't know that there's a way that I make it through 2 more tribals with both idols intact. I don't see it happening. if I am right about the karma vote, and if we lose, and if Devin comes on to this tribe to cast a vote for like the first devil or something, that could potentially give me a 5-4. So hopefully that's a thing. That'd be really nice. Yeah, me and Coco are 100% locked. I talked to Gavin. I haven't actually talked to Gavin. I initiated a chat with Gavin. I think he responded to me, but I'm doing this confessional right now instead of responding to him, because I have a few minutes before I have to get to work, and I can respond to him at work tonight. Jordan, I haven't talked to since like the first tribe swap. I just had a chat with him that was like, hey, I hope we can work together and I hope we win this challenge. I'll probably find that chat tonight and just be like, hopefully we can just win like we did the last time we were together. But if we don't, I'd like to work with you. We'll see what he has to say. I don't even know if I'm going to bother making a chat with Kirsten. I mean, if we lose, I'll 100% make one with her because I'm going to have to hear kind of something that she has to say. I want to know if she knows how she's lying to me, if she is. But I don't know if I'll make one before we lose. It's probably bad socially, but I think the more people I talk to, the more likely they are to all think that I have deals with everybody and target me. So I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. Yeah, really just kind of hoping we win this challenge tonight. We'd be in Final 14 because this swap is not looking good for me, and I'd really rather not have to burn 2 idols this early in the game. But I guess we'll see. Y'all let me know if you have any questions for my next confessional, because I will probably be doing one in between now and the next 2 tribals. So probably after the challenge, just kind of talk through this. This was a little bit scatterbrained, but I did definitely want to give you guys something. Just kind of walk through. Yes, my idols got exposed. Yes, I know about all the people who know about my idols as of this point. This tribe swap really kind of fucking sucked. But I've heard there's a couple more twists left, so who knows what Malcolm has in store for us. There's no real way to know. I'm just going to play it by ear and play this the best I can. I don't think I'm out of it yet. I don't think I'm in as good of a position that I could have hoped for, but all things said and done, it could be a lot worse. So we'll see what happens.